Hello. Hang on. I got something to send in the chat real quick. Totally early for the next stream. I'm not late, I promise. Anyways, welcome back. I feel like today's gonna be a good day, as it always is, right? What happened on the last episode was we're now able to say that we are in a UHV tier. All right, my definition is if we complete the first quest in the page, we're in that tier. Other people's definitions can be a little different. I know other people say, oh, when they get the energy hatch, right? But my definition is a little more simpler. We are in 8 UHV. So plan for today is we want to start like crafting UHV circuits, like more of them, like start setting up processes to make this a lot more quicker. And that's fine and all. Like we can craft them just fine. It just takes super long. There's a lot of bottlenecks we have to deal with. And probably the biggest bottleneck is a neural processing unit. So if I check this, like it's okay, right? But in order for us to get like one UHV circuit, if I check here, if I try to craft one, right? How many of those neural processing units are we going to need? It doesn't really say, right? Because I think it needs, because we already have wetware supercomputers. But if I check for 2 of these, I don't know. The idea is that it's going to need a lot of these wraps. I think it's 2 wraps or so, right? Which we need to make like 32 of this or something, and 32 times 15 seconds is how fast we're making them, like just one at a time. So I'd say 15 times 32, right? Just a guess. Times 32, right? It's already 480 seconds divided by 60, like 8 minutes of raw crafting. So and that's also with like everything else. So we want to speed things up, right? And things I want to speed up are especially our arc furnace and alloy smelter. We still don't have a multi-block for them. And I'm going to admit that we are way past overdue upgrading these multi-blocks. Because look, MV arc furnace is not going to cut it. IV alloy smelter is also not going to cut it. We got upgrades to do. Now, where am I going to put them? I should put them right over here. Right? Yeah, they'll be right there. Yeah, we'll start that. So we'll start with that. Another thing I want to do by the end of the episode is change our huge turbines to neutronium, because these are a lot more efficient. They're just way better. Or cosmic neutronium. So we need a better way of producing piles. And our solution that we have right now is to just farm up a ton of black plutonium. And then we'll just use that for, because you can centrifuge black plutonium to get some cosmic neutron piles. So that's what we're going to do. And to get black plutonium, we're going to get a void miner, which I had this crafting overnight. So this it should be ready. Yeah, it's ready. And we use this and then power it with our Tiberium to get infinite black plutonium, which means infinite cosmic neutronium, which means infinite huge turbines, which means a lot more power. Yeah, but we'll start with the these guys first, because we're gonna need this. So I'll start off with the arc furnace. Let's do that. Oh, I don't want to craft I hate these. No, that's okay. We have our new and fancy, what do you call it? Precise assembler universal automation setup, so that should make things a lot easier. Mm-hmm. Okay. UHV, yes. Alcatraz, also known as Burlington Throat Factory. We're finally in UHV, and I like how you're pogging like you even know what that means. UHV takes a heck of a long time to achieve, though. Universal automation. I'll put that. Just put that there. No. Yes. No, we're not quite at max tier at all. So technically, there's like 1, 2, 3 more tiers. We're quite a ways away. But UHV does unlock a lot of things for us. UHV is also when we get infinity ingots. And once we get infinity, we are like a lot of things get unlocked for us, which is great. And one of those things, probably the first thing I want to craft with this is the infinite energy cell for AE2. Yeah, and that way I will always have crafting access, which is very important for me. Anyways, arc furnace is what I need. But no, we're not quite maxed here. You need a field generator, that, and that. The heck is Hastelloy N? Oh, I probably have to crush it from the ingot. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I need the tempered arc furnace casing, which is that. That's an ass machine. Okay. Hastelloy N dust is probably from a macerator, right? I know, it's just macerate an ingot, I guess. I have a macerator. All right. And that's usually how I set up recipes. I just keep going until I can craft the item. All right. So the terminal was showing me that I had like this stuff that I need to craft. So I just make a recipe for it. And I put that and then I keep going. So this might convince me to finally set up a screw solidifier because all the screws I make are in a lathe and it's not very efficient. You want to use a screw mold. It's a lot more efficient. So I think I'm gonna have to do that. If I don't have this set up, I'm gonna do it. Field generator is cringe recipe, but honestly, I think I'd rather just like circuit 13. What the heck are you even used for? Oh, there's some stuff, but not a lot. Nah. This is one of the few things I'm going to craft in the pattern terminal here. Yes, it's you actually lose. You spend more HSSG, but it's also less hassle, so I'm going to do it. This is in a molecular assembler. And I need another one, but I don't have another one. I'm just going to replace some things so far. Yeah, Alcatraz, if you're still around, have you tried out the Hardcore Iron Man? Hardcore Iron Man. I can't say it. Hardcore Iron Man event yet. So we need transmission components and energy core HV, and we just keep going down the road. The transmission component is a laser engraver. Does it matter? It does not matter, no. It doesn't matter, so I just put in the blue one for now. Haven't touched except to X. I mean, low direct. That's fair. All right, we still need MV sensors, that, and then molten tantalum carbide. It's a lot of, you know what? I'm glad I set up this universal automation. It's going to make this a lot more easier. There's so much pattern space I have available. MV sensor would be also universal automation. Put that there. Molten tantalum carbide would be circuit 2. I'm just going to just increase it to that. Oops. Blast furnace or alloy blast melter circuit 2 right there. I go sleep now. We already have the power of the sun. It's a giant machine right here. All right, I appreciate it, Alcatraz. Take care. I'll see you next time. Need to make UHV circuits, all of this stuff. All right. Screw is required, which tells me I think it's time for me to make, continue. Finally upgrade this guy here. Fluid shaper. Yeah, I think it's time to do that. And honestly, I think I want to set it up, like actually set it up. So I might put it somewhere. I don't know about here though. I don't like it here. No, it's if I put it there, it's going to break my how I do things. Tantalum plate would be a fluid solidifier. No. I don't think I need that many though. Nah. Yeah, let's just do that. Just a couple. Solidifier plate. Did you redeem a point? Oh, I guess it doesn't know how to respond to emojis. I get to know. The text to speech didn't do anything. So good news. Not yesterday. Last session, Demonic claimed one of the rubber feed the ball redeems, and we have consumed a bag completely. But don't worry, I got another bag. This is the last bag I have, so eventually, pretty soon, we're gonna have to get a new one. Now for bag opening ASMR, you might be able to hear that. I don't know. I don't know how bad or good it is either. So we made good progress. And speaking of the rubber band ball, I'm planning with my brother, actually tomorrow. I'm going to go visit him tomorrow. And we're going to do a photo shoot for the rubber band ball. Like a professional one. He's pretty good with camera working, right? And the idea here is that I want to finally change profile pictures. I want to rebrand. And not quite like go away from the raccoon. People are still going to know me as Raccoon, but I want to rebrand with the primary focus being the rubber band ball. Because, this past year, I would say I've been more known for the rubber band ball over the raccoon, I think. So yes, that's the idea. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, but an entire photo shoot for the rubber band ball. It's probably gonna. It's not probably. It's gonna happen tomorrow. But that said, I may not be able to stream tomorrow because I don't know what time I'll be back. You know what? Before I continue, I think I want to set up a fluid solidifier for the screws. I think, at least I think we have them. Screw. I could have sworn I made something for the screws, or did I just not set it up? Yeah, because right now we make basically all of our screws in the lathe, and that's taking up a lot of space, and I don't like that. So it might be time to actually set up one of the, this, for the screw mold. Yeah. But I may also want to, I think I want to upgrade this. So the fluid shaper is a quite large multi-block. It doesn't look very large, but you can actually increase the size of this by a ton. I think I think it goes up to that many blocks. It is quite large. So I think I want to set this guy up, move it to the new area, and set it up to be a lot more robust. Is that the right word? Yeah, I think I'll do that. So he will go right here. Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and set it up. I think we already have everything without needing to craft stuff. Oh, actually, before I do, let's get I need the solidifier hatch. Right. Circuit 17. Why are you out here with the weird circuits? Yeah, but I'll move it over there. So it's gonna be quite large, I think. I need to make a ton of these solidifier casings. It's going to take a little bit. Actually, no, they're pretty cheap actually. Yeah, these are cheap. And I don't know if I have to use the right tier of glass. It looks like I do because it's iridium. Yeah, so I'm gonna once that hatch is crafted, I'm gonna rip it apart. Okay, and I think I have to change this circuit because this is like a weird machine. Yes, but I think it's also because I need an IV assembler. And I'll just put it here for now. Circuit 17. Rubber band celeb. Absolutely true. That's the idea. Okay. So solidify hatch has been crafted. I'm going to disconnect everything right here so it doesn't try crafting anything. Okay. And let's go move it over. Well, hang on. Not yet. I think what I should do is build the full multi-block. Yeah, I should build the whole thing. And how am I going to do the math for that? Good question. We'll do subtraction. All right. Okay. So full multi-block here, right, needs all of this stuff. Not transcendently reinforced borosilicate glass, but I'll keep that much. It needs all of this and then a bunch of other stuff, right? And then the like the other one, like the basic one here, uses only this much stuff. So all I got to do is to craft the missing amount is do 259 minus whatever this is. And that should give me a good estimate. All right. Oh no, don't make me remember numbers. So 115, remember that. Actually, no, this requires that to craft. So craft the radiators first. 13. So 73 minus 13. All right, I need to make a watertight steel frame box. Watertight steel frame box. And then I put that in a AS machine circuit 4. One second. Okay. AS machine circuit 4, and I'll put that in. Oh, look, I got space right there. Mm-hmm. All right. So if I wanted those, I would need radiators. It was 73 minus 13, right? Yes. Okay. And then I need that many solidifier casing. So if I look up the solidifier here, I would need 259 minus 115. 259 minus 115. I'll go for it. And then glass, I'm going to need that much borosilicate glass. We're at ZPM tier right now, so I would just use the ZPM one. This is 14, so 110 minus 14. 110 minus 14. I really like that you can do math like that. And then stainless steel machine casing. Yeah, I just have to hold a bunch of those in hand. Yeah, and then heat proof. Heat proof. Yeah, just, that should be okay. And I think that's it. All right, because the rest of it is just like normal casings, I think. And you know how I feel about wide machines. At least I think you guys know how I feel about it. If it's a wide machine, I'm gonna build it tall. It's going to be flipped on its side, just like the AS machine over here, or the AS line. Same thing with the. Heck, even the compact fusion, it's not supposed to be pointed up. I think it's built like on the flat on the ground. But this fluid solidifier, I think, is going to take the record of the tallest multi-block structure. Because not even the compact fusion is that tall, I don't think. Let me check. How much is it? It doesn't really tell me. I think it's like, I guess we'll see, right? It may be higher than the compact fusion. Well, no, actually, I don't think so. No, actually, I don't think so. We'll see though. Gotta get everything to craft. There's probably like recipe improvements that I can do to speed this up, like these solidifier. I think it just makes one at a time, right? Oh, I didn't start it. Oops. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. You got to keep it running for it to run faster and faster. I don't really know how to do the math around that, but that's how it works. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna clear out my bookmarks here. Yeah, I'll clear out my bookmarks. And we'll put back the arc furnace just to remind me that that was what I was working on in the first place. Okay. Crafting. What else do I need for the fluid solidifier? I think that's it, right? Yeah. Okay. So how tall is it gonna be? And I might as well do this. Oops. I just pressed escape and it crashed. Isn't it funny when it just crashes out of nowhere like that? I like when it does that. I can't be bothered. It's funny. I can't be bothered by it. It's just how I should say it. It is pretty funny. So let me get my. Actually, how do I recreate that crash? I was looking at this. I was hovering over it, I think, and I press escape. Or this one. I don't know. Anyways, I should hold this scanner or the projector and then build it. Right there. Okay, so current channel is we're using iridium. Yes. And then it broke. It always breaks like that. I don't like when it does that. Yes. Then hang on. So we want this to be tier 7. Tier 7, right? Yeah. Yeah, tier 7. So that means I want to hold 7 of these. I think it works like this, right? And then if I look up at the projector and then tell it to use the iridium glass, I can just copy. Then look at that. It says glass tier is 5, which is ZPM, and then do GT no hatch 1. And I think this will let me build it. I think. Cases are still crafting. This is also crafting. You are working, right? Yeah, I think so. That's working. Okay, so the issue with this is that it keeps trying to craft one at a time, I think. Oh no, you're stuck on borosilicate glass. Of course you are. So building a bigger one, what does that mean? Processes an additional 3 items. Okay, so it's more parallel. Okay, so I might as well make the biggest one, right? Okay. Iridium glasses done. Grab that and that. And sit up straight. Yes, okay. Are you not crafting? What are you doing? Allanite. So the fluid solidifier is a little slow. Look how slow it is trying to craft that. So I think I want to increase the. Yeah, okay. So we want more of those and more of those plates. Increase the batch size so it makes a whole bunch at once. Because it takes a while for some machines to to learn that it has to do a different recipe. Because you can see there it was taking a few steps. It was just crafting like a couple at a time, and that's no good. Inconel 792 plate, and you'll see what I mean. It'll be a lot faster. So 6 Inconel 792 plate. Yeah, do that one, and then I need a Talonite. Talonite is hang on. Talonite. Yeah. Okay. And then let's just increase the recipe to like a stack or something. Solidifier and that, and then like that. Just make a whole stack at once. I think it'll be a lot faster. So solidifier, then we put that in the solidifier plate. And that should speed things up. So I need oh no, I have to figure out how much I need it again. 259. No, we do the radiators first. 73 minus 26. Like that, yeah. And this is 259 minus 15. Wait. Wait, no, I did the math wrong. We don't need this many. Oh well. So I'm gonna craft it. No, we don't need this many. No, we needed like 100, right? Yeah, I forgot. I did the math way off, I think. Oh well, it's fine. We got the solidifier case radiators. We're gonna have leftovers. I can break them down. Even though it's probably not even worth it. Or just extract the fluids. That's fine. Not a big waste. They're pretty cheap. Check your math. So we can see how fast things are going to be crafting now. Yeah, they're going to craft a whole batch at once. So a batch of 64 at once. It can still be a little faster, I'll admit. Yeah, I think with the fluid solidifier, you want to give the biggest batches possible, so that like that couple seconds of wait time between each craft doesn't really matter. Okay, so we have this guy, and then break this guy down. I'm gonna disconnect it so it doesn't try to craft anything. Let's get a maintenance hatch going. Yeah. And then the solidifier hatch. Okay. And then we'll try to put that there. Then we'll rip it apart, right? You're not connected to anything? Yes, you are. DPM energy hatch. I'm going to break this. Thank you. I'll put it away for now, because I think we're going to connect it directly to power next time. And then rip and tear. It's always like a very satisfying thing for me to break down lots of blocks. I like it. It just screams core Minecraft, doesn't it? All right, just breaking a bunch of blocks, instant mining also. Okay, so this guy's going to go right here. And I don't exactly know how or where it's going to be like faced, but I always rotate it like, I don't really have a good way to show it, right? But what is this? Counterclockwise? That's how I rotate it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The bottom part is going to be 5 by 5 for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Let's get some cubit over here to mark the floor. Yeah, we're at that point, you know, and then that's something I'm starting to understand a lot more. Is that we're at the point in the playthrough where we really want to ramp things up. I'm still going to take shortcuts. That's just my nature. But know that I'm still thinking about it at least. You know, like yes, I can easily go away with just a small solidifier, right? But no. Future proof it. Make the biggest one you can right now. And that's what this area is going to be, right? Just crafting the bare minimum so far, but like future proofing in mind. And if I need a ton more, that's when we start spamming multi-blocks. But I don't want to keep spamming. Like I don't want to spam multi-blocks until we absolutely need to. Got to make sure that the drone center stays on, because that's how we get our xenon. And now that we're in UHV tier, we can also get the maintenance hatch. Like the auto taping one. But studying it actually is going to take, it's a little tricky because we use more power than like we can put into it right now. So I have to upgrade that too. Hey, Iso. Like, what do you mean the golden? What does that mean? Fluid shaper is going to be quite large. So from the base, it's going to be indented middle and the bottom though. There's like nothing around spawn this world. Oh, okay. So we want this to be the controller is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is this 33 by 33? Yes. 16 blocks away. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then controller right there. Are you restarting the pack again? I shouldn't say that like disappointment right now, but it's a genuine question. It's gonna face this way. Is that how all my controllers face? Yes, right. Yeah, they face counterclockwise. All right, so did I build it right? We got a new Steam Deck. Nice. I think we were talking about that, me and my friend earlier. And okay, so it did not beat the Compact Fusion. No. Compact Fusion is still the largest multi-block. But yeah, we had a conversation earlier about the Steam Deck and like how I don't really see a need for it. For me, I know everyone has their different use cases for it, but for my case, I'm not really like, how do I say it? Like idle enough to justify it, right? Yeah. Use that. That's pretty impressive though. Yeah. Oh, is it gonna build all of it? Oh, here we go. Oh, it said it built all of it. Has problems. What the heck? How? Doesn't even have an energy hatch. Okay. Yeah, it's a quite large multi-block. Okay, so how am I going to hang on. Maintenance hatch can go where? Any casing. All this stuff can go on any casing, which is actually really nice. So if I wanted to I'll put the maintenance hatch like, I don't know, right there. Like that. And all the other stuff on the bottom. So the energy hatch always goes in the bottom center. Like that. Felt off all day. I don't know what if you got to sleep too late or just went through a week of sleep deprivation. It probably lack of sleep. I know I could relate to that somewhat myself because I'm pretty bad at getting good sleep. That's actually correct, right? Yeah. Try and get to horror games as well. Yeah, I get that. Okay, so how many? We have 8 solidifier hatches. 3, 4, 5. Oops. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then. No, I'm not ignoring you. I got you. Speaking of horror games, I know I was talking to a good friend of mine, right? Chatting for a little bit before the stream. It's also kind of a reason why I was a little late, but conversations are good. He was talking about Repo, and I'm a little interested in that game. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but something to do with like you're repossessing stuff, but like it's kind of a scary game also. I don't know. That's just he was talking about that. It sounds pretty interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for me, sleep is like a strange cycle, right? Like I can have some really good sleep, but then it slowly just gets worse until it gets to the point where like I reset myself and then it's back to being really good again. And then it just gets bad again like later. Mm-hmm. Oh, we had plenty of casings left. That's it, right? Is that the full multi-block? Yeah. Okay, so we built it. But sleep is definitely important. I know we call ourselves the Restless Club, but I don't want to say don't get sleep ever because you really should. That's a funny looking multi-block. Oh yeah. Yeah, we like that. We like to see that. All right, let's get this wired up with the interfaces next. How's UHV going? Pretty good. We just started it like at the end of last episode, so really it's how long has the stream been open? Like 40 minutes worth of UHV, which is not too bad. We're getting the hang of things, but the my immediate goal right now is to be able to produce UHV circuits at a faster rate. For example, let's say I want 10. I can't even craft 10, so I got to figure this out. But and then we went down the rabbit hole. Like there's things to upgrade, right? Like reinforced glass tubes. We're gonna have to be producing a lot of reinforced glass. This is made in the alloy smelter, and regular glass is made in an arc furnace, right? Which means we have to finally upgrade our MV arc furnace. Yeah, shame me. But it's a time. And then I started crafting the arc furnace itself, and then like, oh wait, I need to solidify screws, and I don't have a screw solidifier set up yet. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna add one, I might as well just fully upgrade our fluid solidifier in like right now, and I just did. That's why it looks like that. Or mold. And this way I can actually add molds to it and make it a lot more efficient also. But overall, yeah, pretty good. I'm excited. Reaching a goal is always nice, right? Let's connect this to power. Right there. Yeah, and especially lately, I've been feeling a lot more of a drive. Like the drive to play GT&H, while it never like completely goes away, I always want to play the pack, right? But there's some times where I just want to play it more than usual, and lately it definitely has been. And I feel like it's because I've like had prospects of improving my channel, not just Twitch but on YouTube as well. Just positive outlook, and that makes me want to play GT&H more. But I won't ever say that I never want to play it, right? Because there's always that itch. It never quite leaves. It's always around. Okay, let's start ripping out some interfaces, one at a time. Yeah, all of these guys here need to get ripped out. I'm gonna move this first. We need the relay and this guy. All right, so this one is going to be like that, and then this one is like, you know, I don't even know where to put it. I guess we'll put it right there. I don't like it right there though. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So fluid solidifier blank. We face this into there. And then we just set this up. So this makes all the other random things that we might need. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. And that one doesn't need a solidifier mold on it. And we keep moving them over. Yes, we have a ball mold to make snowballs and reinforced glass. Reinforced glass is the more important one, but the snowballs can come in handy too. I don't know how, right? But they will. Ball. Right there. How late is too late to go to sleep? If you're asking yourself, then chances are you may want to just go to sleep. I tend to actually, for me, that's me. That's my go-to bedtime is midnight. And that's also when I'm very conscious that if I'm not asleep by midnight, then I tend to think like, oh wait, this is a little too late. I still stay up, right? But that's midnight is my I should probably be sleeping pretty soon time. I guess it also kind of depends on when you would like to wake up. What's a good wake up time for you? Like me, a good wake up time for me is 7:30, right? So if I were to sleep at midnight, that's 7 hours, 7.5 hours, which is actually pretty good, I think, on average, right? put the road rod right there. Okay. I mean, that's one way to learn, right? Trial by error. You find that, oh wait, I probably shouldn't be sleeping so late. So you don't sleep so late. And there you go. Mold round. And that's okay too. Oh no. Oh, that's a lot of patterns. I got all of them. Plate 1 has a ton of patterns. Put one down to plate 1 right there. And those 3. I'm going to put this guy right there. And right here. All right, and then I'll put the rest right here. We only have one left. I may have to add another plate mold pretty soon. If it's looking like this, right? Yep. Yeah, we'll get there. Do I have anything else? Because sometimes I leave patterns in here whenever I'm moving them around. Rotors. Do you normally look for structures when you're spawning somewhere? Because I typically look for just if it looks nice. That's pretty much like the reason why I chose like this seed. Because I also I don't do random seed whenever I like start a world. I always check, you know, like I spawn a random. So how I do it is like with my group of friends, right? The Restless Club is what we call each other. Is I'll get to like building a world, and then I ask them, give me a random word. And so they give me a random word, and then I make a seed with that word, and then I just choose it. And I think this seed is I don't actually know, but I think it's something like burning sus. Like this, like burning sus. I think that's the seed name. Obviously, if I type in seed, you're not going to see that, right? Because it just converts it to a bunch of random numbers. But I think that's what our seed is actually burning sus. Or it can be something else. But like that's what I do. I ask them for random names and then they give it to me. Yes, okay, this one needed the rotors. I forgot to put this in here. And then one more for the, I think that's everything, right? Yeah. Go ahead and harvest the cable. All of these cables. Actually, all of these cables can get harvested. I mean, cables aren't really like expensive anymore. We're pretty well off. But still, you know. Waste, what's the saying? Waste not, want not. It really is. It's also hard to create habits. I think it's like 21 days.
Check.
Oh, that scared me. You know what that reminds me? I should really add more like sound or point redeems or anything that like generates a sound to scare me, because I think that's just funny interaction. Hey Ali, so tonight's drink is off-brand Big Red Zero, also known as Red Coke. Yeah, and it's like a different experience or like situation for everybody. I think for me personally, is that I have like, I don't know if you hear the term Sunday scaries. You know, it's like you're in a weekend and then like you're kind of dreading a little bit that you have to go to work the next day. I kind of get that, but less of an effect, but it happens every day. So I stay up because I'm like, I don't want the day to end because then I have to work tomorrow. That's what it is for me. But I know lately I've been like doing a little more exercise, which that helps me. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's like some anxiety is also going to happen too. If like I said, if you're already worrying about, oh, it's probably too late for me to be this up late, then chances are it's your brain telling you it's time to call it a night. We can try again the next day. Mm-hmm. Interface. I don't know. Different situations for everybody, right? Getting a cable anchor. I'm also going to get a bunch of Aegon just to, so I don't forget. There's a reason why, and I'll show you in a little bit. So this one will be fluid solidifier screw. Solidifier screw. And that will put the screw mold there. Mm-hmm. And then we'll go ahead and connect everything. So need a But if you ever want to refer to any professional insomniacs, you got to talk to Phoenix or Allie. They are professional insomniacs. They understand what it's like to not. And at some point before I started like working again, like 2 years ago, I was also pretty bad with my sleep schedule. We'd be playing Minecraft like all night. Actually, yeah, that's right. So like I know you typically say good night earlier in the streams, which is, I'm impressed. That's nice. Okay, I think that's everything, right? How many channels is this? Oh, that's me getting ready to sleep in 2 hours. Oh, you know what? That's fine too. You are 12 channels. You got space. WAND. So all of those should be connected now. Heard bed, and let me just say sleep is for the weak. Yeah. Typically is the consensus. Blocking mode for that. I don't want it to break. And then the rest is connected, and we even got a fancy new screw mold finally, because I'm really bad at screws. Okay, so I was going to use the Aegon for a reason. I think it's over here. Oh, I can take out that PCB. I don't need it. It's going pretty well, Jolly. Thanks. I don't know if you heard, but we're finally in UHV tier. After a while, actually. I'm pretty excited about that. I mean, we're not going to make any huge changes, because we just started and we still have to build up the infrastructure, right? But we're getting there. So just to reiterate a little bit for everyone else, like the current plan right now is, like my current focus is being able to produce more UHV circuits, but more efficiently. Let's say I want 100. And we're not quite there yet, right? I need a way to like get more of this. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. We actually can craft 100. It can take like 5 years to craft it all, but it's not just acquiring the resources, it's also producing them fast enough, right? So too long, didn't read. I moved the fluid shaper and I fully upgraded the guy. So, yeah, future proof, right? And this was all to produce screws more efficiently. So I'm going to look for screw. Recipe outputs. Hang on. Yeah, all of those. Everything in the lathe, basically, I'm going to take out. That is a screw also. And then if we need any of these recipes, it'll complain to me and I'll just build them, like rebuild them, but in the fluid solidifier instead. Because right now we're making everything in a lathe and I don't like that because it actually takes more crafting steps because you have to convert it like ingots to a bolt and then a screw, right? But for things like the molten stuff from a blast furnace or alloy blast furnace, you won't have to do that. Anyways, what is Ultimate Custom Night 5020? I don't understand what that is. Kit Kat. Let me break that just to reset the name. Adley, did you pause the ad break? Did I miss that? I could have sworn I saw a countdown. If so, thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I know I've considered about it, just like having a timer next to me to like physically like make a noise. But nah, I think the system is okay with me for now. Thank you. I think that's the first time that I've heard that sound. So it's part of my, I guess, like my stream Twitch upgrades. I appreciate the subscription anyways. Thank you. But part of the upgrades is that I'm trying to add more voice and actually doing the like redeems and whatnot so that there's just more interaction, right? So that little accordion tune that you heard, I actually recorded that. That's me playing. I don't know. I just pulled that right out of my. You know what I'm gonna say next, right? Alert made me want to play Sea of Thieves. Is everyone associated with Sea of Thieves? Pirates are not usually like associated with accordions. It's concertinas, I think. They're different. Yeah, but over time, I'd like to add more things. Concertinas, I think, are the instruments that pirates use. It's also a reed instrument. It's like an accordion, but not really. And I think that's the thing. It's a piratey tune. I'll take it. If people know me for something, I'm okay with it being music related. It scared me though. It's like, wait. I tend to wait 30 seconds. You're still talking. I skip. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's continue with this. So we have the fluid shaper set up, which is pretty nice. Actually, I gotta turn it on. Is it on? It's on. Yeah. So now I can like add recipes to it if I need them. So we are working on an arc furnace, which needs a lot of different things. We need to make that. Look at all these screws we need. That's the whole reason why I did that. So how would I do that now? I don't know. Just give me a stack at a time. It's going to be way more efficient because these fluids come directly from the alloy blast smelter. You know, and a hurdy-gurdy would be pretty fun too. I'm still trying to work on, like, slowly but surely, just acquire a bunch of random instruments. But my next instrument is very much likely. I have to save up for it though, because I think a decent one is going to be $5,000. Is a marimba. One of the shorts that are during the Be Right Back screens is me playing on one. Marimba also, if you don't know how to pronounce, roll your R's. But a decent one is about 5,000. So I gotta save up for that. I can't just buy it outright. I wish I could, right? But no, I can't really. Screw. Put those right here. I have a guitar, bass guitar. I don't know how to play it, and I have an automaton. I have an automaton too. I think I showed it before, right? My only issue with this thing is that it constantly loses battery, and I can't be bothered to replace the battery that often. That's my only issue with it. Like I look at it funny and it runs out of battery. All right, so this is forming press. Right now we're using nano processors for this. And then MV circuits. I believe we're using integrated processors for that one. I do. Like it's off right now. But it'll still drain battery. But mind you that I leave it off. Like I don't use it for extended periods of time. So the battery's going to drain regardless. That's just how batteries work. But what was I looking for? Forming press. Yeah. For all the little circuit definitions like that and like that. I like this new update they made. You can actually just turn any circuit into an any ZP, like an any circuit variant, so that it makes things a lot easier to craft. So you don't have to replace all the different recipes. You can just replace this. Pretty nice. Right. So like I set this recipe to use this one so that if I ever for some reason change MV circuits, like the main one that I'm crafting, I can just use that. Makes it a lot easier. Put that here. And then black metal ingot. Oh, I can do that. Okay. Like that. That is a solidifier. Ingot. And then I don't know if I have molten black metal, but I'll try crafting this. We do not. We need that. Eggland steel screw and energy core. So we're still going with the crafting. This is an alloy blast smelter. I'll just craft it like that. Circuit 3. So you go right there. And then Eggland steel screw would be like that. Like there. An energy core. Crafting a whole bunch of these energy cores. Like that. So put that in the ass machine right there. I need a good power source to use for late EV, early IV. We stuck with benzene and nitrobenzene for quite a while. It was only until like LUV and ZPM we started using a helium plasma. Right, with this, really with this guy. But we're still using nitrobenzene. Like it supports a good amount of power. I think it does like 2.5 million. And we can upgrade it. So it's actually one of the plans we have to generate more power is to start using cosmic neutronium turbines instead of stellar alloy. But we're working on that. Can I craft this yet? I've been adding recipes for this one item forever. I'm still adding recipes. All right. I don't mind though. It's part of the fun. LUV circuits need a forming press. I think I use microprocessors. Yeah. Okay. Nitrobenzene, but mine doesn't stay stable. It takes a while to get nitrobenzene pretty good at that tier, I think. It was only until like LUV I was in a comfortable spot. Okay, I can craft it now finally. Gee, oh no. It looks bad, but it's just a little bit of each resource. It shouldn't take too long. Yeah, it's gonna start crafting everything at once. Not too bad. Oh yeah, I think it's just highly recommended to get one of those. It's really strong. Like I hear that all you need is like a basic sized one like this. You don't really need to like really build it a high up. You just have to give it some good capacitors and you're set for a long time. Like I only have this. And these are IV and I have one ZPM one in the middle. But that's another thing I need to upgrade is having a bigger battery so I can run machines for longer. Okay. This stuff is crafting. I'll let it craft. What else am I going to need for this? Tempered arc furnace casings, which I'm going to craft more of those. So I'm going to use 18, but I need a fluid input. I don't really care about a fluid output, I don't think. Right? How is this one set up? Because we're not going to use plasma. Unless I should. Max size. Max size? What do you mean max size? Oh no. I didn't know you can increase the size. Major GTNH burnout. Sometimes a break is okay too. And also how I like, how I do it is once I achieve a goal, it's like, what's next? And like once I find another goal, I get excited to play the pack again. So plasma mode. Nitrogen plasma or argon plasma. Is that really all you can use? I don't think I want to use plasma though. It seems like expensive. Hmm. 2 to 3 goals right now for GTNH whenever I get back on. There you go. It just takes a little bit sometimes. Is it just oxygen? Okay. Anyways, how much? I'm just gonna build the basic sized one. Hey, Inchbot. We're finally building an arc furnace and an alloy smelter. After I've been putting it off for so long. Oh, definitely. Thaumcraft is gonna help for that. I didn't really get too much into Thaumcraft, but just a little bit helps out. The Restorer is pretty good. Anyways, I do have a break coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Take a stretch, and you guys should as well. I think I'm gonna get more soda, then we'll continue with the arc furnace crafting. I think we have it crafting right now, right? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Sweet. Okay, I'll be right back. Thanks for joining. To be used.
Oh shit! That's using the restroom, bro. Oh god. Okay.
Just taking a dump on Unkill.
Oh my god! No! Oh no! No! Okay.
No, no.
Watch! Oh my god!
I saw it. It was a woman.
I died.
It was a woman.
Yeah.
Okay. God, I hate this.
Okay.
I hate this.
Sorry. This is so funny. I don't know how well that's gonna come out in the audio, but oh man, that's funny.
Hello, are you here?
Name's Jessica.
Jessica?
Oh! What the hell was that?
It doesn't like it when you say your name.
Dude.
Everything's.
What?
Oh, it moved the camera.
No, you
Turn
can
on the
turn
lights.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, stop. I need to see the light. Bruh.
Oh,
Bruh, move.
Oh, there's something there. What is it?
Un zapato. But there you have it. hope that answers the question of what texture pack I'm using. I also included a link to the GTNH wiki that has more resource packs there for you to check out if you're interested. Like I mentioned earlier, I'd like for this to be a series where I answer some frequently asked questions. So if I get any more, I'll be sure to answer them. But for now, take care. See you later. Bye-bye. 6 times 9 is 63. You don't need a calculator. I know my math sometimes. So I need okay. Hello. I'm back. So I may have mentioned it on the stream before, but I've been getting into some more exercise lately. Like actually going to the gym and such. It's a big milestone for me because I've never done anything like this ever. And so every other day or so, I think. So like right now we have classes on Tuesday and Thursday. I do these group classes, right? Say what you want about it, but it's actually pretty fun. So it's just an hour's worth of like stretching and doing like random exercises, things like core, a little bit of strength and legs and whatnot. But through that, I did learn how to like stretch correctly. Why I'm bringing it up is because I did some stretching during the little break I had. And I've noticed to myself, I can actually touch my toes. I'm pretty proud of myself for being able to do that, honestly. And by touch my toes, I mean like stretch down.
Stretch some bands while you at it.
Speaking of stretching, right? Oops, I dropped the rubber band. Hang on. Look at that. Me being able to like stretch and doing exercises, I can actually reach down and pick up or drop the rubber band without, dying. I don't know. Feeling good lately. A lot more positive outlook just by doing that. But it's tough, having to do that when it's been a while. But you got to start somewhere, right? I guess I didn't show how much I was going to put. I should really do that from now on. That much. Oh, so Ali, I was talking about it earlier. I mentioned it to Phoenix. I think Phoenix dropped by for a bit. But I mentioned that tomorrow, and I guess this is also for anyone else who joined a little later. Tomorrow I have planned a photo shoot with my brother for the rubber band ball. It's finally time. I know I've been saying it for a while that I've wanted to do it, but it's time. Okay, so continuing with the arc furnace is I'm gonna go ahead and make 19 of these arc furnace casings. What the heck? Why? Oh, you need Arcanite, that's why. Aqua crystal powder is cringe, but I do have a way of getting this from there's something that gives it to me. I gotta look for it though. It's one of the propolis. No, it is one of the propolis. I don't think I have it set up here anymore. It's the coolant. Yeah, flowing propolis. And we get this from something. Why is there an icon watching with that? Oh, it's Ali. Yeah, lapis coolant drop. We want to make IC2 coolant. Do I have that over there? I think I do. Lapis. We have 28,000, so coolant. We're gonna make a lot of coolant. I don't know, 100K. Oh, we make coolant like that. Okay, fine. This has to go in a what? Fluid extractor. Okay. But we don't need that much, like crystal powder. But this is gonna give us a flowing propolis, and then we centrifuge this. Yeah. Okay. Where's my fluid extractor? Right here. Oh, he just did all of it. Yeah, I see people sometimes with that. There's even like listening only. Yeah. All right, that actually made plenty of. And then I would put this in a centrifuge. I can use this one, right? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I have a hole here. I can add a machine to. That's right. Oh, it just finished? Okay. You can set it manually, and I set it once, so burning wouldn't respond out loud, but then didn't. I mean, I'm still gonna respond. I don't know. Aqua. No, this makes what? Hang on, I forgot what it makes. Water something. Water infused dust, yeah. And then you just craft it, really? I guess so. Yeah, we don't have an automatic way of getting like water dust. Wait. That's a different kind of dust. What do I do with infused water dust? What the heck? Oh, it's either or? But how to convert? A small pile of aqua crystal powder. Uh-oh, recipe conflict. Did you update to 2. No, I didn't. That is definitely a recipe, unless I put it in my hand. Okay, it does convert it. Okay. I was worried that it does convert. All right. But no, I haven't updated yet. Mostly because I keep forgetting. I don't really think about it. All right, let's make some of those casings. Got that. I'm going to give it a, of course, for now, it's EPM energy hatch. Is there something that I should, like a good reason why I should upgrade it? Assuming I'm not lazy. A bunch of maintenance hatches. And I'm going to need input hatch. Not really. That's fair. I'll give you HV for now. And then input bus. Also HV. Then just an output bus. So we're not going to use plasma, I don't think so. Neutronium is 20% cheaper to smelt. In 2.7.3? That's a reason enough. Or you're lying to me. You just want me to upgrade it. That's okay if you're... Oh no. Thorium-232 dust is cringe as heck. If it is, then I'll upgrade it soon. Probably on Sunday. Oh yeah. You're still running LUV power. I mean, it's not super slow. It's the Arcanite that I don't want to deal with. The Arcanite is kind of cringe. All right. Oh no, it's only 37 seconds. I remember it being like 400 seconds before. It does have a UV energy hatch. That's right. Forget about that. All right. Then I'll look into updating it next time. It's like I mentioned, I'm going to do the photo shoot tomorrow. So I'm not sure about a stream tomorrow. Because I don't know when I'm going to get home. Because he lives in another town. About 30 minutes away or so. not even like an hour away. So I got to do a good amount of driving, and then we'll hang out. But I'm not too sure about a stream tomorrow. We'll see whenever I get back, if it's not too late. I know, and you guys are gonna see like how professional my brother can take pictures. So I'm looking forward to it. And yes, it's gonna be a new profile picture. I'm hoping it'll come out good. But yeah, an Entropod, like just hearing that the neutronium is a lot faster than absolutely I want to update the pack. It'll probably be tomorrow or Sunday. I mean, technically I already have 2.7.3, but the server's not updated. Boric acid? Oh, I can probably change that recipe. Put that in the other chemical reactor. Are you stuck or something? What's going on with you? Oh, I'm making it here. Oh, I did. I felt like it was like too intruding to ask, but I didn't have any access to anything because I think I wasn't part of the team. I felt like it was intruding too much, so I didn't ask about that, but I thought I'd mention that here. Thorium is gonna be slow. Thorianite. Well, that's one way to get it, but we're not mining this. Yeah, we're not getting that. But I may want to set this up for that. Where can I get thorianite? Oh no. Well, I don't know actually. Hang on. Thorium 232. Yeah, thorianite, which is only from. I don't have to set like a mine for this, but I'm not worried about that. We'll wait for that. What else do I need? I need the maintenance hatch itself. And then I will say though, when I was walking around a little bit, I did see the your God Forge, and like that was very impressive. Such a big multi-block. I love how it looks. But I was just walking around the area and I couldn't really do much. But that's okay. I was like peeking through the windows also. Muffler. What else do I need? That's fair. But I felt like I was asking too much. like being invited and asking for team access. Tell you what, maybe if we meet ourselves with a very long craft, I'll probably check out the server while we're waiting for that craft. Maybe even later today. I can rejoin and then we'll visit it on stream. And this might be a long craft. Because thorium takes forever. How do I improve it? Arcanite is not our bottleneck, it's this. I'm gonna need a lot of Arcanite, right? It's like there has to be a better way to produce this stuff. Hang on. So, Anthropod, in your experience, is this how you produce a thorium 232? I think 232, right? Do you use the chemical plant, or do you go this route with the random stuff, like all of this stuff? Oh, so you do use the EBF method. 75% yield, but it's way faster, right? Oh no, I don't want to deal with the centrifuge of circuit 1. That's actually not that bad. It looks like everything is just circuit 1. Is there another way to make it? Oh, you can throw it in the blast melter. Okay, so it looks like I want to set it up to do that because I'm gonna need a bunch of this. How much more do I need? Is it worth it to just do that or wait for it? Because we only make like 2 at a time, right? And I'm gonna need more Arcanite for other things down the road. So I think I'll set up the recipes for it. Right? Yeah, I'll do that. Oops. Okay, so Arcanite itself is pretty slow, but how we have this upgraded to UV, so it's not that bad. It's the us producing the actual. Well, you know what? It's actually fine because it's still faster. I think as long as thorium itself is faster, like 232 is faster than the blast melter, the alloy blast melter, then I don't think it matters. Because we're gonna produce this fast, but then oh, actually we do want to see that. There's a delay there. Alright, you know what? Let's set it up. Hello, Yaski. It is 5 a.m. Someone else was asking about that earlier. Like, oh, should I sleep? Should I not? There's a song that sounds like that, right? Should I stay or should I go now? Molten zinc, I want to keep an eye on this, but let's just make like a stack at a time. EBF. No, it's a blast furnace. Circuit 11. Like that. Actually, no. I'm gonna cancel the craft here, and then we'll try again with the new format. So thorium 232. I'm gonna try and replace this, and I think boric acid also. I'm gonna put this in and get it away from the chemical plant. Okay, so we also need to deal with the molten zinc. I'm honestly just gonna store it. Square Enix is having a Steam sale. Play more, Jared. What games did they release? I like how me and Yaski are like the opposite because he's like he's lawn the last run, and I'm over here like I started building, right, and then I'm just gonna lawn yard sale out here. Oh, they did the Final Fantasy games. Okay. So what I was gonna do is head over to this guy over here, which is probably broken as all heck because I never watch it. I only play good games, Phoenix. That's why. So I'm gonna give this zinc because I don't want to deal with it. It's just gonna stay molten zinc for whatever. But anyways, we want thorium, not thorium. I can't say it. Thorium. I don't only think Minecraft is a good game. There's also Dead Frontier. I've been playing Dead Frontier. They have this hardcore Iron Man event going on right now. Okay, so this recipe is 15 seconds at MV. This one is 12 seconds at MV. Do it. You know what? Yeah, do that. And this is circuit 3, right? Glass smelter circuit 3, right there. Okay. Give me thorium. Oh, and then I have to solidify this. Oops, wrong one. I say that and then spend my time playing Stardew Valley. So last time I visited home, I was like just playing on my brother's computer, right? He was just playing Stardew Valley. I played Stardew Valley for an entire like probably couple hours. I would say 3 hours or so. Actually, let me check. I have it on. Let me open up Steam real quick and then out myself how long I've played Stardew Valley. But this was like way back in undergrad, I think. I haven't been in undergrad school in like what? I graduated 20 something, I don't know. 5 years ago. Library, home, Stardew Valley. Oh, 17 hours. Oh, I guess it was more than a few. Oh, wow. I didn't get too far in it, though. Close Steam because it never closes by itself. Exit Steam. Thank you. Solidifier. Ingot mold. Put that right there. Okay. Can I make thorium now? Need to make thorium, 232, whatever, and zinc chloride dust. This stuff is a chemical reactor. Zinc dust or zinc dust. Silicon tetrachloride. I'm gonna do this recipe here. And let's double it like that. Make big batches at a time. Chemical reactor. Universal automation one. The circuit one, right? Yes. Okay. And then thorium 232 chloride. I don't want to deal with the centrifuge, but I may have to. Are you circuit one? Can I just give this a circuit one? Oh, it does have circuit one. I'm just gonna give that to him. All right, let's just do that. I don't care about that. Let's just. I'll just do that for now. Wait. Okay, it does accept fluids. Okay. It does accept fluids. Okay. Okay, just making sure. Give that there. I should really rename it instead of just being centrifuge one, but that's fine. All right, and then I need thorium tetrafluoride, which that one. It's okay like that. Let's make this a. That's plenty. That's a chemical reactor, circuit one. So me setting up setting up all these recipes, I probably could have had enough arcanite by now. But this is future proofing, right? And then thorium, whatever. Let's do. That's plenty. Also a chemical reactor. Circuit one, like that. And then we need thorium nitrate. Blank. Who cares about nitrogen dioxide? Like that. That's a blank chemical reactor. Like that. Okay. Can I make it now? Right. Thorium 232. Yes. I don't know how fast or slow that's gonna be, but that's fine. So I need those for the arc furnace casings. I needed 19 of these, right? 19 minus 12. I should probably do that in my head, but I'm not going to. Oh, you need nitric acid. Do you not have nitric acid? What's wrong over here? Did I turn this off? Oh. I guess it consumed all of it and I just didn't notice. Yeah, that's definitely why. That's fine. It'll take a while to build up, but it'll build up over time. Okay. Thorium, whatever. Fluoride would be in this centrifuge over here. So you need to make sure that you're actually working. Not enough fluid output space. You don't have output. I can do that. Output hatch. Yes. I'm no longer going to use the burning lake raccoon eating peanut butter. And I think my primary reason for it is that I want an original image. Because yes, this image is really funny. I love it, but it's not an original image. It's based on a meme. So I kind of just wanted my own thing. And also, you know, it's gonna be a collaboration with my brother, and I'll be able to showcase his own work and help him out in the process. So it's multiple things, right? I am, but let's be honest, people are here for the rubber band ball, not for the raccoon. So I'm going all in on it. There we go. Okay. I should have checked how many channels I was missing, but that's fine. Is fire still going to be in the profile? I don't know, but I can probably reference it in the image. So how my brother takes all those like the pictures is he's got like background lights, and maybe I can ask him to add red, like a red or orange hue to it to represent fire. So not completely. Oh yeah, that was way faster. Look at that. It just crafted the whole thing instantly. Okay, so it's a good idea that I set up this over the chem plant. Chem plant is probably better, like cheaper, but you know what? We're rich. Hey, 9. How's it going? Hurry up. It is not cheaper, but it's way faster. What's popping today? You came at a good time because we're gonna watch the blast smelter make Arcanite for like 3 more minutes, and that's it. No, I'm just kidding. We're finally building an arc furnace and an alloy smelter to help us out with newer processing units, because this is our big bottleneck in crafting UHV circuits. Because it's about time we upgrade our arc furnace. It's very much past due, and a good time for us to upgrade our alloy smelter also. We all know I'm not efficient. Like, broken record? Is that the word for it? I'm inefficient as all heck, but for some reason people are still watching, so I'm doing something right. Screenshot that. 9 said that UU Tex is better. Another one for the UU Tex team. Hurry up. When can we craft the Mega Blast Furnace? I haven't even thought about it. Or the Alloy Blast Smelter Furnace, whatever it's called. This guy. I am not reading that. You really need 4 stacks? What the heck? I mean, it's not bad, right? But it's 4 stacks. Is it really at 5,000? I don't pay attention to it. Chemical reactors 2.5 thorium for 8 thorium. So it's like they're okay. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, it's just so the EBF is just faster, but it's more steps. You got recommended to by yesterday. Okay. We can technically craft this now, actually, because we're not at UHV ass line, but we can easily do that by giving it more energy hatches. That's probably what I want to do to speed up our recipes too, is just upgrade the energy hatches. Actually, I might as well get that going. Get some UV energy hatches. Give me 2 of you. Neutronium screw. That's okay. We actually set up our long boy over there. Finally. So I can actually get like the solidified screws going. Screw. Well, I'm pretty glad that I have a video that's 5K. I've been wanting to like come up with more content. I don't know what yet, but I've been feeling that drive. Scheduling is a little tricky though. I got you. I got you. No one tell 9 that I commented on some of his videos already. It's the same. It's the same win. Yeah, I post some videos. It's mostly the VODs, but I actually have a compact claustrophobia let's play going on the side. It's been a little slow. Like I've been a little slow on uploading lately because I think I mentioned it several times already. I'm just gonna mention it again, but I've been going to the gym lately, and because of that, my scheduling back home it gets a little tricky, right? So now my day is shifted like an hour later. And so I usually don't give myself the time to record during the weekdays anymore. Aside from the streams, right? What was I doing? Lifting gym or Chad rock climbing? I'm not quite lifting per se. I do like mostly treadmill. Let's say hiking, Chad. Yeah. I have the hiking itch. I want to partake in more like national parks, state parks, and whatnot. We're actually planning, me and my girlfriend, next week to travel to what's called the Seminole Canyons over in like mid West Texas. And that's our destination next week. Looking forward to it. And last October we went to Piney Woods over in East Texas. That
All
was
this
really fun.
exercise talk requires a drink.
Yeah, it really does. Thanks, Ali. Yeah, I'm a little thirsty. Good point. And cheers. Got some water. I finished my Big Red Off-Brand Zero. But anyways, we went to East Texas for like the Piney Woods. Very beautiful. Trees are larger than any tree I've ever seen in my life. And we went on this trail called the Sawmill Hiking Trail. And we walked for about 10 miles. And it kind of kicked their butts. We were not prepared for it. So next trip, we're like studying, we're like preparing, we're even exercising. Right, we can actually walk. 10 miles is no joke. Actually, I'm also trying to read signs better or maps better because I saw the map and I did not know back then the difference between a through path, like a through hike, and a loop. I thought Sawmill was a loop. No, it is not. It's a one way. So when I saw 5 miles, I'm like, oh, that's no problem. It was not a loop. It's 5 miles both directions. It was still a fun experience, though. Obviously, I'm here. I'm alive. But I still got, you got to practice a little bit. I am like the infamous because I need so many breaks in the approach to bouldering. When you say bouldering, do you actually mean like climbing? Or what do you mean by bouldering? Main attach up here. Put the muffler right here. Climbing smaller stuff. Oh, okay. Nice. I've always had a fascination of climbing things when I was younger. Now that I'm older, not so much because I very much a long ways to go from being like remotely comfortable with it or like fit enough to do that. Because rock climbing in any like just climbing in general, that's tough. You got to train every part of your body because like you're lifting your entire body up. It's crazy. I got mad respect for any athlete really goes through a ton just to maintain the sport, right? Oh, look at that. Exactly enough. I know how to do math, apparently. You guys doubted. All right, we have an arc furnace. I saw that you can upgrade it, but do I even need to upgrade it? Like, what's the point? Processes voltage tier times. You need to upgrade it soon. Okay, so when Soul says, or when 9 says soon, that means I'll think about it later. That's a future problem for future break. Okay. So we can finally. It needs to be max size for plasma arc furnace. Do we even need the plasma arc furnace? I guess not now. Okay, I'll upgrade it if we need to. So we do need the plasma. Okay, that's fine. I'll work on that some other time. But look at this. We can finally upgrade our MV arc furnace and decommission this man because he's rip it out. No more single blocks. We're trying to step away from single blocks. Out here, UHV with an MV arc furnace. I mean, we still have a lot of single blocks I have to get rid of. We're also going to work on the alloy smelter because this guy is IV. Got to upgrade it. We're working on it, though. It's, progress is progress. We'll get there eventually. I've never heard it called Barfworks. That's funny. Oh, that's great. I thought they removed it in this update. Did they not? It's still here, right? They removed like a lot of stuff from Bartworks, I think. No, there's still a lot of random stuff. They got to do something with like all of this useless stuff that we don't need. I don't know. All of the weird circuits, so like the magneto, mag something mag. I don't know what they're called. Arc furnace. And then I'm gonna upgrade all of these recipes. I might as well right now. I'll give them a stack for now. Let's do that. Okay. And we'll put that in the arc furnace. Let's get some cables going also. I'm going to need some of you, and superconductors for the CPM power. Never gonna miss those. We're thinking of the same thing, right? Is it those magneto whatever circuits? Magneto resonatic, I think they were called. There we go. And oh, now I gotta look it up. Oops, I typed Barfworks. Okay. What weird circuits are you talking about? Yeah, I'll stumble across them at some point. Right, some patterns right there. And your ZPM energy hatch. Go ahead and connect. And then we'll paint it cyan. I can actually see the wire amidst the black background. And that should be good. And then just go ahead and turn it on, batch mode. And then I'll just go blocking mode this in case we need to. Well, everything uses oxygen, right? So I won't block mode it. Green and red machine circuits. Oh, so like the breakthroughs and bio circuits. Rest in peace, our arc furnaces has carried us all the way to UHV, but it is time. Anyways, let's make sand. Or not sand, glass. I can actually make glass now? Are you for real? Yo, look at that. Thank you. Okay. That's one down. I need to upgrade the arc for the alloy smelter next. Speaking of weird circuit. Ew. I'm gonna put this in the weird ass machine we have. That sounds funny. There's a weird ass machine somewhere. It's this one over here. I'll show you. This is the reject ass machine. It just has random stuff in it that I don't have anywhere else to put. Because I can't be bothered to make a breakthrough circuit for the processing array. All right. Zinc advanced alloy smelter and tantalum carbide gear. Let's just do. We don't really need that much. I'll just do that. Solidifier. I need that in the gear mold. Do I not? Oh, I guess not. I do have an extruder for it though. Just use the extruder. Up here. Extruder. Extruder. So what are they gonna do with like these recipes here? I guess they're just gonna assign them to a different like circuit, right? I guess that makes sense. I wonder what the process is for them to figure out like what's the process they use to figure out conflicts, or they just give it a random circuit and hope and pray that there's no conflicts. I'm curious about that. And then advanced alloy smelter, we can do that here. Yeah, I'll just put that in a universal automation processing array. Okay, craft. The heck? TPV alloy. I'm always missing these, and I never set up a recipe for it, but time to do that. Probably don't need that many, though. I know. I actually finished setting up the mixer last episode, so we have 3 universal machines set up. I gotta appreciate. I gotta say thanks again, 9 for the video. It's actually pretty helpful. What was I doing? Wire mill here. Right there. Okay. Then. I mean. I think we discussed it earlier. If you're questioning if you should sleep, then chances are you should sleep. Or roll the die of fate. Yeah. That way I don't take any responsibility. Okay, we can craft it. Go for it. Yeah, but right now the mixer's only set up with circuit 1. But how I do these is like, I got big craft start already. Like whenever I try to add things, I do that. But if I notice like a recipe takes forever, I'll just move it. We have all the old stuff here. But if I ever notice that any of these are having trouble, I'll just move it. Okay, that should be crafting, and then it's gonna go into the weird ass machine, and then I think I gotta move it over. Okay, yeah, it should be good. Hopefully there's no conflicts in here. Okay. I want it, like, it's my Zingen, and I want it now, so I'm gonna put it in this one. Coach G went with 877. It's not a paid advertisement. I'm just singing. I wish it was, though. Wouldn't that be cool? Alright, Zingen has been crafted. Now, how the heck do I set this up? Coils. You can upgrade coils, right? Per coil tier. Oh, I don't want to make these encasements. Oh, no. I don't want to deal with that. That's fine. Okay, so right now our best coils are Electrum Flux. What? Electrum Flux. Thank you. I need 16 of you. Go for it. And then How close to draconium? I honestly don't know because I don't pay attention to it. How do I even get like draconium? Like I've never seen a recipe for awakened draconium. It's awakened draconium, right? This guy. Like how the heck do I even get this? Oh well, we're not quite at a UHV assembler yet. So we're space mining. Oh, okay. Can you make it like what's an LSAA? Oh no, I don't have it yet. No. This is the one that lets you like skip tiers, right? Because these guys don't let you skip tiers. You need this. So which one is faster? Is this faster or is the processing array faster? How are you going to make the next tier energy hatch? I haven't thought about it. Okay, so you're saying I should just basically have it around to tier skip? Allows you to skip single block assemblers. Okay. So I should make it. I need the how bad is the UHV energy hatch? Oh yeah, you need the UHV assembler for this. Okay. It's not really a concern right now, right? But we'll get there at some point. So integral casing, is this the only one you could use? Yes, it has to be the tier 5. Zingen is underrated. For me, it's going to be OP because again, we only have an IV, an IV alloy smelter, and I need it for the reinforced glass. So this is going to be cringe because it needs all of this in a breakthrough circuit, yeah, or bio circuit. I'm gonna put it in the cringe ass machine out here, and then I'll just move it later. I'll take that out because I don't need that anymore. Tegro encasement 5. This one needs 8 of you. All right. This one is not alloy smelter. This one, that is in a gear, large gear. And okay, so this is an example of a recipe that I have not moved over here, but that's okay. I don't really mind. I still have one. It's a legacy one, but I don't have circuit 24 yet. And I'll set it up later when I run out of space, I think, which it might be now. We'll see. We still got some space. All right. 8 of you. 2x titanium wire. And I think I have a wire mill for this, for 2x wire. Yes, I do. Then 8 of you. Thanks. And don't think that I've forgotten my power increase plan, which is the cosmic neutronium and getting capacitors. I think I actually requested a capacitor overnight. Oh, I thought I did. I probably should have. Or did I scan it already? Oh, that's something I request overnight. Now we're crafting those. Oh, it's actually not that bad. I remember this used to be atrocious and I was like, did they change the recipe? Could have sworn they changed the recipe. I remember this being atrocious. Oh, it was atrocious because it's microcrafting hell, I think. When we started making this, now it's not too bad because you have a bunch of machines everywhere. Sit up straight. Do a little stretch. Okay. What else do you need? You can need the coils, these Inconel reinforced casings. Just need an input and output, right? Yeah. Hilarious. I need one more, I think. No muffler? Can I just craft one like this? Inconel 690 plate. Gotta make it. Solidifier plate. An Inconel 690 fluid. Do that, and then circuit 4. Blast smelter circuit 4 goes right there. And then one more. Yes, thank you. Oh no. Got stuck. So, universal automation is going to solve this problem, right? Actually, no, it didn't get stuck. No, I got stuck. Or it's crafting something else. No, I think it got stuck. Actually, let me check here. No, it didn't get stuck. It's just trying to craft those. But yeah, universal automation is going to solve this certain problem here. Because one of the crafts here, I think, conflicts with whenever you use polyethylene somewhere. Oh, I guess wires don't use polyethylene. But like things like holes. If I'm crafting any hole with polyethylene or any recipe with polyethylene and then I try to craft like, I think it's resistors actually, it'll eat up. It'll conflict like that. But universal automation is going to solve that. Also, I'll add that eventually. It doesn't look like it's stuck. It's just crafting the coil blocks. They should finish everything here pretty quickly. So what circuit am I going to need for this? Bio 20. Put that over here. Over here. I remember there's a pack version without these. I remember looking at this and then I was like, only this. And then I updated the pack. I think it was 2.6 even. And then this showed up and then it was weird. And then they're just going to remove it again. That's funny to me. It looks like we can craft one. I just needed one more. We're going to need a maintenance hatch. A muffler. I need a energy hatch. Thanks. What else? Need the coils. Coils are done crafting. Electrum flux coils. I guess we really should look at awakened draconium next. And which means that I would like to craft the processing array. Or not the processing array, the what did 9 call it? LSAA? Yeah, that one. We'll look into that at some point. Pretty soon. Casements are trying to craft, but it doesn't have the right circuit, so I can move that now. Hopefully there's no conflicts. Circuit 17 doesn't really craft a lot of stuff, so I'm not worried about conflicts. Should craft, right? Yeah, just disappeared all at once. All right. Casings and then input output. Input bus and then output bus. I think that's it, right? It looks like it. Okay. Where am I going to put this? Don't have space there. I do. I do have space here, but it's very close. I can put it right here. I just need some. Let's get some. It is a 3x3, right? Yeah. That way I don't have to build a whole area. But pretty soon I'm going to have to build a whole area expansion to add more machines. I'll put that like this. Maybe we can even push it back a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. I do want 3 blocks on either side, but I do not want to remove this. So I think this is going to be the only spot where we break our... No, I can just build it out. Yeah, that's fine. I'll figure it out later. We'll do that. So machine will look like this, I think. Yeah, on the floor. Like that. And then it is going to be maintenance hatch anywhere. And then the coils. No. Coils and then integral encasements. And these guys. Like that. Then we put maintenance hatch. Muffler. Sir, please. Oh, you did point up. And then the rest of it is casings on top because there's nothing else I want to put up here. And then we will put the rest of the stuff down here. So energy hatch. Output bus. No. Output bus and input bus. The rest is casings. Perfect. Sweet. Okay. I do have a break coming up. I'm going to stand up, do some more stretches, get a little more water. And when I'm back, I'll be setting up the alloy smelter to actually upgrade the IV one that we have. Okay. I'll hang out over here and then I'll take a break. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Be right back. Thank you. It might help out if I have some here. I think I do. Hold, yes, a lot. Oh, look, I already had the flint. Okay. So let's get to crafting the next tier of compact machine. I'm so scared. Man, if it let me put down my water bucket, I would be steaming through this course right now. Okay, no, I'm okay though. I'm okay. Too close. What? It was nothing. I put myself through danger for no reason. Thank you. Thank you. I'm getting better, I promise you. I haven't heard those fart noises in a while because I haven't really grown much stuff. Alright, fine. I'll eat it. Hello. I don't know why I have a habit of clearing my throat every time I come back from a break, even though I don't need to. I've noticed that. Anyways, we're replacing the alloy smelter, right? Yes. Take that. Decommission you. And you get your power from up top, so I can actually... don't break that. Still being used by other stuff. Where am I going to put this? Right here. Alloy smelter goes like that. Then put all the patterns in here. I'm going to increase this one though, because we're going to need a lot of reinforced glass. Excuse me. Oops. This one. Yeah, sure. You're not connected yet. Okay, that's fine. We need some cables for that. This one and those. This can be decommissioned also. Goodbye. You helped us a lot when we needed it, and I'm always going to be appreciative of that. Thank you for your service. There we go. And then we need I can always put the recipe right there. Goodbye. We need some more superconductors. I'm running low. I may have to craft a batch of them in a little bit. We would go back here. And connect like that. Before I connect you though, are you actually ZPM energy hatch? I always gotta double check. It's just good practice, right? I trust myself, but you never know. Maybe the fact that I said I trust myself is just asking for an explosion to happen pretty soon. Eventually. Okay, I'm gonna need some more CPM wires, so I guess I'll ask for another 100 of them. Screws for what? I think it's for the pumps. Alright, can I craft those? 100 of them? Yep, okay. You need to craft the rope. Europium is not a very slow craft. Or not a fast, but yeah, not a slow craft because we're using a compact fusion now. For Europium. Okay, so I think that's it, right? We have it powered, we have it set up. We should be good to craft all this stuff now, right? Yeah, let's try crafting some reinforced glass. So I craft one of you. You try to craft a stack at a time. Okay. So I just want to see this recipe here because we're going to need this like a lot of reinforced glass. So I may want to increase this as well. Biocarbon plate. Can probably use that, right? But I won't. Carbon mesh, carbon plate is just a compressor. All right, I may want to increase the craft of that. Okay, finished instantly, which is great. So let's rethink about the carbon fiber, carbon mesh recipe, the carbon plate, and the fiber. Yeah, let's upgrade these because it looked like those were taking a little bit also. So this is a compressor. Okay. And then this one is outdated because we can use polypensamida, so I should have upgraded that a long time ago. Alright, we can make like a ton of these. I'll just make 1024. Put that in the autoclave, right? Very much outdated. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And then this guy, raw carbon mesh in a ass machine circuit 2. I think we have a circuit 2 already. Yes, we do. You go right here. I did not take the pattern out. Like that. Okay. So if I try to make that, let's see how fast it is now. There's still a delay in crafting, so I may want to increase that, but it looks like it's a lot faster. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we did 2 of the main goals that I wanted to do today, which was getting the arc furnace and the alloy smelter going. And another thing, what I wanted to do now is use an energy hatch. I thought I asked for these, did I not? Could have sworn I did. Available for crystal processor mainframes. Go for it. I thought I asked for them. I guess not. Oh, you know what? I think it needed screws, and I added. Yeah, that's what it was for. It needed neutronium screws, so I added the recipes for it, and then I just forgot. Just forgot to do that. Oops. Oh well. Indium dust. Circuit 3. Do I have a circuit 3 chemical reactor? I can probably add that. I do. Okay. I can probably increase our indium crafting, but that's okay. I won't worry about that for now. It's not our bottleneck. The idea is to upgrade that guy to use 2 UV energy hatches, so I'm going to need a diode to move that power. And how much is it? Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. That sound scares me. If you didn't know, that really is me playing the accordion for that. Alright, I think I want to shut this recipe off because it's conflicting with this. So Anthropod did mention earlier that they increased the... How do we get neutronium bees? Requires block of... Oh, you can probably get this already. But, yeah, that's not happening. Anyways, apparently the 2.7.3 pack update increases the crafting speed of neutronium, so I definitely want to update the pack pretty soon just for that 20% increase. It may not sound like a lot, but over time, yeah, it's going to help a ton. Anyways, we need 4 amps of UV, right? Because each one accepts 2 amps, right? So 4 amps of UV. Let's get a diode here. This one is not that. I need a transformer. So something that can accept 4 amps, which is this one. We're getting to that point where I want to start considering using lasers instead. What do we need for this? It's a transformer, right? An active transformer? What's it called? Yeah, this guy, right? So we're going to want to start setting these up everywhere. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. It's a bunch of circuits, right? But other than that, not too bad. Yeah, so I want to set this up with lasers and whatnot. Miniature wormhole generator. Okay, sure. What is this for? Are linked by placing aid to on each. Oh, really? If the transfer rate is complete, oh, so it's just wireless power. Oh, I don't really see any use for that, but it's pretty interesting. And data bank, okay, fine. Yeah, but we want to start looking into active transformers pretty soon, and it's gonna really mean that we will be able to transfer a lot more power because again, we're moving power around with our Tesla tower, but there's only so much it can do. And pretty soon we will hit the limit, and our limit is 272 amps of CPM. We're hitting about 40. Like when things are actively crafting, and by everything I mean the blast furnace mostly. But if I really want to pump like a ton of power into the blast furnace, I need to use lasers because Tesla Tower is not going to cut it anymore pretty soon. So we're looking to that. But first we have to deal with the cosmic neutronium turbines first. And we'll get there. HPIC wafer, did you stop working? Why are you stuck? Did you break? Oh no, you're crafting. Okay. Kind of slow, but you're crafting. Don't I have a ton of UV wire? Oh, it's base. I have a ton of it just left over. And you know what? That reminds me. I need to take care of this. We have like a lot of hot ingots here. It's mostly just superconductor base UV and hot net quadria. We took these out because the because the vacuum freezer was taking too long. So I took those out, but I just never put them back in. But that's going to take at least a day at our current power input to finish. Transformer. Thank you. And then I need, I'm also going to need some UV cables. Speaking of UV cables, just a couple of them. Superconductor UV wire. It makes like 9 of you, right? Where is it? 21. Okay, sure. And yeah, so a lot of our processing time is held up on neutronium. So what I really want to do is speed it up. It only makes 8 at a time, but it takes 200 seconds each one. That's a little rough. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we'll pretty much be waiting around for this to finish up. So I think this is a good time for us to end the episode. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. I'm still gonna be playing a little bit off camera. It's just to like make sure everything works. But what I'll be doing is just upgrading the ass line to be UHV power. Replace these with UV energy hatches, and then I'll pre-craft some things. Maybe a couple UHV circuits. I don't know. I most definitely want to pre-craft neutronium. I think because we're gonna want a ton of this starting now. So I'll ask for like 10,000 and just leave it running. And something like that, and then I'll leave those hot ingots going. Let me hold this in my inventory. But other than that, I think I'll wrap it up for today. Let's go ahead and rate someone. I would say it's a good episode. We got some good progress. We finally moved on from our MV arc furnace, which is very much overdue. Imagine being in UHV tier with an MV arc furnace. Could be me. Exactly me. Anyways, let's go see who else is playing GT&H. It looks like Astral Aquaria is playing again. Birthday stream. Looks like it's their birthday, so we'll say happy birthday. Nice. I'm not too sure about it because I see some suspicious I see some suspicious chats going on there. I think we're gonna cancel that. Sorry. I won't judge, but like I don't want to send them in the middle of a suspicious conversation. So it looks like we'll end it here. Okay. We'll close it here. For now, I'll be back 50-50 tomorrow. So like I mentioned, I'm going to do like a photo shoot for the rubber band ball. He's going to be looking real pretty. And then hopefully make that a new profile picture. Can be great. But 50-50 stream tomorrow. It depends on how late I come back. If I come back early enough, I'll do a stream. If not, then we'll hold off until Monday. And I'll see you guys until then. So for now, have a good night. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.